Until I read the script, I was skeptical because it may seem as if we haven't made too many films on Shakespeare in India, but the truth is that almost every Hindi film borrows heavily from Shakespeare. All the cliches of Hindi cinema have been borrowed from Shakespeare, every single one. And the reason for that is that at the time when movies became talkies, we had a lot of very literate writers around. And today's writers merely ape the old tricks of the trade and imagine that these are original things, whereas in fact you find the mistaken identities, the twin brothers, the poor boy, rich girl, the man becoming a woman, the woman turning into a man, etc., etc., warring families, everything is there in Shakespeare, and we've gone so far away from it that it's difficult to recognize the source, but the fact is Hindi films have always borrowed. But never have we admitted that we are stealing from old Mr. Will and tried to pass it off as our own. And many times it has passed off, as Javed Akhtar says, the only original thing is that whose source has not been discovered. While I don't agree with that statement, but it shows, it indicates the attitude of our Bombay film walas. So, Othello, which is not my favorite play among Shakespeare's plays, I was very skeptical until I read the script and realized that it's perhaps a better adaptation than the Maqbool one. It rings more true to me, and because I am from UP, I've seen people like that. Making films about the Bombay underworld is always very dicey because I've never met a person from the underworld and I don't know what they're like. The couple who I have seen always seem to be extremely polite, well-behaved people, though you can make out that they're tough and you wouldn't like to be on their wrong side. But they're always very polite. This is the only observation that I have about the Bombay underworld. But about the UP gangsters I've seen, my family belongs to a small place from near Meerut, and I've seen these kind of things operating. The UP kind of strong-arm characters I have happened to see a lot of, and the depiction of that world rings very true in Vishal's adaptation. And secondly, the character of Iago, which is one of the perennial enigmas of literature, a villain without a motivation at all, and volumes have been written about it. I think it's a bit presumptuous to say that they've improved upon Shakespeare, but they've certainly given both Iago and Othello much more reason to behave the way they do in this script. And I stand by this statement. When I read the play Othello, it strikes me that this man Othello is a complete idiot. He is nothing like a tragic hero. He is a complete idiot. In fact, it comes across almost as a racist play at times. How could anyone be so foolish as he is? And then we're expected to take him to accept him with tragic dimensions. I don't see those tragic dimensions. He's a moron who deserves to die. But in this script, I have to say that the characters have been fleshed out better. I think Vishal probably has a better understanding of jealousy than old William. I think it's better than William Shakespeare's Othello. It's topical, it's today, it speaks in a language that we all speak. It has young actors playing the parts, and I think it's a very with it kind of a film. And at the same time, it's a depiction of a slice of society which we normally don't see depicted in Hindi movies, or if we do, we see caricatures of them. So I think this is going to be a significant film, and his choice of popular actors in the central roles is, I am sure, a conscious one. It remains to be seen how it pans out. In most cases, it hasn't worked out well, as history testifies. But I will also go so far as to say that seldom have mainstream actors who've been cast in against type been given such wonderful roles to perform. Yeah.
Could you tell us something about your role? Who are you?
I'm nothing. I'm playing a small part and I'm in this film only because I wanted to be a part of it.